Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 17 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to finish the gate and then we added the road and sidewalk. Now we're going to continue working on this. So what I want to do is to maximize this one. So let's go to level 2 and pull this one all the way to the end. And then go back to 3D, and then I want to have an extrusion right here, so I want this one to be covered. So what I want to do is to create a generic model, and then after that let's go to south elevation, and then I want to create an extrusion from this plane, and then I want it to be all the way right here. And then let's select a wood material that we haven't used yet. So I'm gonna use Jara. Click apply, okay, and then click finish. And then here I want to click finish again and to see it in 3D. So I'm gonna AL, align it from here, and then I'm going to paint this now, this part. So I want it to be Jara as well. So let's select paint, and then let's look for Jara, and then select that, and then select our materials right here. I want the separation from here, but I think that's okay. What I can do is to create a wall reveal. So I'm gonna make it vertical, and then add another one, and there we go. Make sure everything is aligned, AL, and then there we go. So now what I want to do as well is to go to modify and then split element this part, which we're able to do. Let's see if it's gonna let us. So I think we could actually just click on paint again and then select this part. But as you can see, we still need this one to be extruded. So what I'm gonna do again, I'm just going to create an extrusion. I think it's much easier for us to just do it like that, because I don't want anything, because it's gonna be harder for us if we try and fix everything else. So here I'm just going to create an extrusion, pick a plane and select this wall, and then Jara is already there. And then I'm just going to add the Jara material all the way right here, and there we go. Click finish and everything is like that. So that looks nice. I like the way it looks. I'm happy with that one. EL on this one so that we could maximize it to this end. There we go. And because of that, we have the separation that we need. And then we could paint this one again. Maybe wood thick. So on that part, let's select this one right there. And then here I think a stone material will be fine as well, even for this. So I think a stone material is good enough. So I'm going to set up, I'm gonna do bamboo for now. So here, that's the thing with bamboo, I don't want so I'm just gonna use earth, and then here as well, earth, and what we can do right here as well. And I just want this part, so wood thick as well, and then we could just give it this one something else. I'm gonna use copper first, so just to differentiate everything. And then here, before that, I want to extend this part. So here we have, so let's go to level 2. We have this one that we created in the backyard. I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna rotate it, RO to rotate, and then I'm gonna rotate it right here. I'm gonna nudge it in place so that we have it on this location, and then we're going to extend everything else. So right now we have something like, looks like that. And then we're going to put it below of this. So because we still have enough of those, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this one, remove all of this, you know what, I'm just gonna leave the one in front. Why? Because we're going to edit, we're going to connect everything else. So I'm going to align this to this wall. So AL, so let's finish this first. AL to this wall, then AL onto this wall. Don't worry, we're gonna edit those part. So we're still going to edit those. I just need them to be connected. And then we're gonna lower that so that everything is similar to what we have. And then here, AL as well in the front. So that's looking good. Let's go to south elevation, and we're going to edit this one, and then we could just lower this part, and there we go. And then here we could now move this one to the proper location, and then here as well, this two right here, we could place it onto this side. Zoom it there, and just move the extrusion part below. There we go. And then go to second floor, or with whichever it's showing. So this one right there, we could move this one And then here, if we go to select this one, edit, and then go to level 2, edit this extrusion, and go to level 2, we're gonna see much better. So we're gonna pick this line, and then here, and maybe let's just create this one. Trim and extend on that, on here, and there as well. There we go. Click finish, go to ground, finish as well, and then here we can extend whatever we want. As you can see, we have something like this. Edit this part. Let's go to one of, I think, west elevation or east elevation. It's where we could just move this back, and then where we have, so MV to move it faster, and we could just extend this part right here. Click finish, go to 3D, and the way it looks much better now. I kind of like the way it looks. And then we just need to set up some of the materials right here. I'm gonna use brick on this part. This is just to show it, so it's not something that we're gonna do. And then in terms of this material, we need to set this up because this is the exterior wall number 2 or the border wall. I need maybe masonry to have that character right there. And then obviously this part as well, I need to clean this up. Granite polish, I believe we used that. Parking stripe, I'm gonna use parking stripe on this wall. And then we can keep, no, let's change this part as well. Actually, I'm just gonna leave, probably just gonna leave this one. Or I'm going to make this brick as well. I think that's good enough. But to think about it, like we need to make this brick as well, brick solid. But only this part, not that one. But so as you can see, because this is an extrusion, you need to go in place, you need to edit the in place, and then you need to go from there to paint it, because it's not gonna work when you have it there. So even below, and then just leave this one like that, so at least it's white. And then we need to add a curtain grid onto this part, and then just add mullion on that as well. So at least everything looks much better, and I'm happy with the result. Let's go to south elevation as well. I want to add the number, so we need to go to model, text, press OK, select this part, and then just select this. After that, you can just edit, duplicate this. This is going to be our house number. and then you can change the size. So it's up to you the way you want to make it. And then this one is probably 25. Materials is a metal material, stainless. And then the text, you can change it from here. Let's put in 525. There we go. You can place it right there now. So next we're going to add in some of the lights. So for me, I'm just going to add probably square pot light. I also have that, so just go to part 1 description, and then it will be the second link, and you just need to download Potlight Face Base Square, and then just download that. So once you download, you just need to drag and drop, and then so I'm gonna select that, and then here just need to drag and drop right here. So because it's a face based, I could basically add it to any of the faces that we have right here. So that's why I like it like that, because I'll be able to manipulate it and then just add it to the location that I want. So similar to that, I added on that location, and then I'm gonna add it on this location as well. And then actually for this part, I'm going to add lights here and also a strip light. I think that's a nice addition to that as well. So here as well, I'm going to add that. So we already added it on this area. So let's go to our level 1 ceiling. So as you can see, we have it right there also on this part. So copy, and then I always like the 1000 millimeters. So it's up to you. If you're gonna do that, you can add more if you want. So for me, I'm just gonna add 1000 millimeters so that it's gonna be easy for me once we're in Twinmotion to add those lights there. Also right here, I'm going to add some lights. So let's go and add right here. So copy, and then let's just add multiple lights right here around 1. Gaps is 1 meter. There we go. And once it's right here, I want to add something like this. Copy it right there, and then here copy it again, 1000. There we go. We're gonna have a copy on this side, leave the constraint at least in the midpoint, and I think like this is good enough. That's more than enough actually. Then we could align it AL. So align this part right here to this part, and line here and then there as well. And then we could just add one more so that everything looks nice. AL, align it right here to there. So that's perfect right there. Everything is aligned properly and the location as well. So now I'm going to go to level 2 and we have something right here as well. Gonna add it there. 1000, and then let's go and add 1000. But actually, hold on, as you can see, it's not actually straight, so I'm just going to do it again and want to make sure that it's straight, because I saw an angle there that obviously that indicates that it's not straight. So I'm gonna add it like that, and then on 3D what we can do is we could add in a nice nice one right here. Let's add the paint here as well. So Jara, I'm going to add the paint on this side and on the top as well. There we go. So everything looks proper, and maybe on this side as well. There we go. And then now I'm going to have a strip light there. So let's use a model in place, generic model. And then sweep, and then pick path. Let's select here, and let's select here. And then let's trim and extend so that everything is good. And then we're just going to add that light right there, finish it, edit, and we could just create a very small strip light right about here. And then you want to make sure this is lumineers light. We have this luminance, apply, okay, and then click on finish, and then finish, and then that will have right there, it's very small. I'm gonna undo that again because I think I put it on the other side. I'm just going to move it. There we go. Click finish and then finish again. So there you go. We have something like that right there. I'm gonna be happy enough to have that light right there that will be glowing. So we're gonna stop here for now, continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.